My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about the chains that may be binding you. Many of you may feel restricted, trapped, or overwhelmed by the burdens you carry. These chains can take many forms: addictions, unhealthy relationships, negative thought patterns, or past traumas. It is essential to acknowledge the reality of these chains and the impact they have on your life. Recognizing the chains that bind you is the first step toward finding the freedom I offer. You may feel a sense of shame or hopelessness when confronted with your struggles, but I want to assure you that you are not alone. I see your pain, and I am here to help you break free from the chains that hold you captive. In moments of despair, I invite you to bring your struggles to me in prayer. Share your heart, your fears, and your desires for deliverance. Allow my presence to fill you with comfort and hope, knowing that I am the God who sees your struggles and hears your cries. I desire to set you free from the chains that bind you and to restore your spirit. As you reflect on your situation, consider the specific areas of your life where you feel restricted. What are the chains that weigh you down? Acknowledging these challenges is crucial for your journey toward freedom. Write them down and allow yourself to fully confront the reality of your situation. This act of acknowledgement is the first step toward breaking free. In this journey of understanding your chains, I encourage you to seek my guidance. Ask for clarity and strength as you navigate the process of breaking free. I am here to provide you with the insights and support you need to reclaim your freedom. To understand the freedom I offer, it is important to recognize its nature. Spiritual freedom is not merely the absence of chains. It is the presence of my love, grace, and power in your life. When you experience spiritual freedom, you are liberated from the burdens that weigh you down, allowing you to live fully and authentically. Many people mistakenly believe that freedom is simply the absence of restrictions. However, true freedom is found in a relationship with me. It is the ability to live in alignment with your true self, unencumbered by the chains of sin, fear, or shame. When you embrace this freedom, you can walk confidently in the purpose I have for your life. As you seek spiritual freedom, I encourage you to immerse yourself in my word. The scriptures are filled with promises of deliverance and hope. Meditate on verses that speak to my ability to break chains and set captives free. Allow these truths to penetrate your heart and mind, shaping your understanding of the freedom that is available to you. In addition to seeking my word, engage in prayer and worship as a means of connecting with me. These practices create a space for my presence to fill your heart and mind, bringing comfort and assurance. When you invite me into your struggles, you open the door to my transformative power. As you navigate the journey towards spiritual freedom, remember that it is a process. There may be moments of doubt or setbacks along the way, but I want you to trust that I am with you every step of the journey. Each step you take toward freedom is a testament to your commitment to reclaiming your life. In conclusion, the nature of spiritual freedom is rooted in a relationship with me. Seek my word, engage in prayer and worship, and trust that I am with you as you navigate this journey. As you embrace this freedom, you will find the strength and courage to break the chains that bind you. Deliverance is a powerful aspect of the freedom I offer. It is the act of breaking the chains that bind you and setting you free from the burdens that weigh you down. I want you to know that I have the power to deliver you from any situation that feels overwhelming or impossible. When you face challenges that seem insurmountable, remember that I am the God who specializes in deliverance. I have the authority to break every chain, whether it be addiction, fear, anxiety, or any other form of bondage. Trust in my ability to intervene in your life and bring about the freedom you seek. As you seek deliverance, I encourage you to engage in prayer and fasting. These practices can help you draw closer to me and create a space for my power to work in your life. When you fast, you are intentionally setting aside distractions and focusing on your relationship with me. This act of surrender can open the door to deeper healing and deliverance. In addition to prayer and fasting, consider seeking support from others who understand your struggles. Share your journey with trusted friends, family members, or a spiritual mentor. Their encouragement and prayers can provide you with the strength and accountability you need as you seek deliverance. As you navigate this journey, be open to the ways I may choose to deliver you. Sometimes, deliverance comes in unexpected forms. Through a change in circumstances, a shift in perspective, or the support of others. Trust that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see the full picture. Each step you take toward deliverance is a testament to my love and grace at work. In moments of doubt, remind yourself of the stories of deliverance found in my word. Reflect on the accounts of those who faced seemingly impossible situations and experienced my miraculous intervention. These stories serve as powerful reminders of my ability to break every chain and set captives free. In conclusion, the power of deliverance is a vital aspect of the freedom I offer. Trust in my ability to break the chains that bind you. Engage in prayer and fasting. Seek support from others, and remain open to the ways I may deliver you. As you embrace this journey, you will find hope and strength, knowing that I am the God who delivers and restores. Faith plays a crucial role in your journey toward freedom and deliverance. It is through faith that you can access the power I offer to break every chain that binds you. I want to encourage you to cultivate a strong and unwavering faith as you navigate this process. Faith is not merely believing in the possibility of freedom. It is trusting in my character and promises. When you place your faith in me, you acknowledge that I am capable of doing far more than you can ask or imagine. I am the God who specializes in the impossible, and I desire to bring you into a place of freedom and wholeness. As you strengthen your faith, immerse yourself in my word. The scriptures are filled with promises that speak to my faithfulness and power. Meditate on verses that encourage you to trust in me, and allow these truths to shape your understanding of what is possible in your life. When you fill your mind with my promises, you will find the courage to step out in faith. In addition to reading my word, engage in prayer as a means of deepening your faith. Share your struggles, doubts, and desires with me, and ask for the strength to believe in the freedom I offer. I am always listening, and I desire to strengthen your faith as you seek me. Surround yourself with a community of believers who can encourage and uplift you in your journey. Share your struggles and victories with others who understand the importance of faith in the process of deliverance. Together, you can pray, support one another, and celebrate the breakthroughs that come as a result of your faith. In conclusion, the role of faith is essential in your journey toward freedom and deliverance. Trust in my character and promises, Immerse yourself in my word, engage in prayer, and surround yourself with a supportive community. As you cultivate your faith, you will find the strength and courage to break every chain that binds you. Surrender is a vital aspect of the journey toward freedom and deliverance. It involves letting go of your own efforts and control, allowing me to take the lead in your life. I want to encourage you to embrace surrender as a pathway to breaking the chains that bind you. When you surrender, you acknowledge that you cannot break free on your own. You recognize your need for my power and intervention in your life. This act of humility opens the door for my transformative work to take place. I am the God who desires to set you free, but you must be willing to release your grip on the chains that bind you. As you navigate the process of surrender, take time to reflect on the areas of your life where you may be holding on too tightly. What are the chains that you are trying to break on your own? Bring these struggles to me in prayer and ask for the strength to surrender them into my hands. Trust that I am capable of handling your burdens far better than you can. In addition to prayer, consider engaging in practices that foster surrender. This may include journaling your thoughts and feelings, participating in worship, or seeking guidance from a spiritual mentor. These practices can help you create space for my presence and allow you to release your burdens. As you surrender, be open to the ways I may lead you. Sometimes, surrendering means letting go of old habits, relationships, or mindsets that no longer serve you. Trust that I have a better plan for your life and be willing to follow where I lead. In conclusion, the importance of surrender cannot be overstated in your journey toward freedom and deliverance. Acknowledge your need for my power. Reflect on the areas where you need to let go. Engage in practices that foster surrender and be open to my leading. As you embrace surrender, you will find the freedom and strength to break every chain that binds you. Healing is an essential part of the journey toward freedom and deliverance. It is through healing that you can address the wounds and traumas that may have contributed to the chains that bind you. I want to encourage you to embrace the healing process as a pathway to breaking free from the burdens you carry. Healing often requires time, patience, and a willingness to confront the pain of the past. It is not always easy, but I want you to know that I am with you every step of the way. I am the God who heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Trust that I have the power to restore you and bring wholeness to your life. As you embark on this journey of healing, take time to reflect on the areas of your life that need attention. What wounds or traumas have you been carrying? Acknowledge these experiences and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with them. This act of recognition is a crucial step toward healing. In addition to self-reflection, consider seeking support from others. This may include talking to a trusted friend, family member, or a professional counselor. Sharing your struggles and experiences can provide you with the encouragement and guidance you need as you navigate the healing process. Remember, you do not have to walk this journey alone. Engage in practices that promote healing, such as prayer, journaling, and meditation. These practices create space for my presence to fill your heart and mind, bringing comfort and assurance. As you invite me into your healing journey, I will guide you toward the restoration you seek. As you heal, be patient with yourself. Healing is not a linear process, and there may be moments of setback or doubt. However, I want to remind you that each step you take toward healing is a testament to your commitment to reclaiming your life. Trust that I am working in your heart, bringing about the transformation you desire. In conclusion, the journey of healing is vital in your pursuit of freedom and deliverance. Acknowledge your wounds, seek support from others, engage in healing practices, and be patient with yourself. As you embrace this journey, you will find hope and strength, knowing that I am the God who heals and restores. As you break free from the chains that bind you, it is essential to embrace your new identity in me. When you experience spiritual freedom and deliverance, you are not merely returning to your old self. You are becoming a new creation. I want to encourage you to walk confidently in this new identity and to live out the freedom I have given you. Your new identity is rooted in my love, grace, and purpose for your life. You are no longer defined by your past mistakes, struggles, or the chains that once held you captive. Instead, you are defined by who you are in me, a beloved child, redeemed and restored. Embrace this truth and allow it to shape your thoughts, actions, and relationships. As you walk in your new identity, I encourage you to immerse yourself in my word. The scriptures are filled with affirmations of your identity in me. Meditate on verses that speak to your worth, purpose, and the freedom you have received. Allow these truths to penetrate your heart and mind, reinforcing your understanding of who you are in me. In addition to seeking my word, engage in practices that align with your new identity. Surround yourself with a community of believers who can encourage and uplift you. Share your journey with others who understand the importance of walking in freedom and identity. Together, you can support one another as you navigate this new chapter of your life. In conclusion, walking in your new identity is essential in your journey of freedom and deliverance. Embrace who you are in me. Immerse yourself in my word. Engage in supportive community. And replace negative thoughts with truth. As you embrace this new identity, you will find strength and confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Living in freedom is the culmination of your journey toward breaking every chain that binds you. It is not merely a destination, it is a way of life that reflects the love, grace, and power I have poured into you. I want to encourage you to embrace this freedom and to live it out in every aspect of your life. As you step into this new way of living, remember that freedom is not the absence of challenges. It is the ability to face those challenges with confidence and strength. You may encounter obstacles along the way, but I want you to know that you have the power to overcome them. You are equipped with the tools of faith, prayer, and the support of your community to navigate any difficulties that arise. To live in freedom, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and joy. Focus on the blessings in your life and the progress you have made on your journey. Celebrate the small victories and acknowledge the ways in which I have worked in your life. This practice of gratitude will help you maintain a positive outlook and reinforce your commitment to living in freedom. In addition to gratitude, engage in practices that promote spiritual growth and connection with me. Regular prayer, worship, and the study of my word will help you stay grounded in your identity and purpose. These practices create a space for my presence to fill your heart and mind, reminding you of the freedom you have received. As you live in freedom, be intentional about sharing your journey with others. Your story of deliverance can serve as a source of hope and encouragement for those who may be struggling with their own chains. Be open about your experiences and the ways in which I have transformed your life. Your testimony can inspire others to seek the freedom that is available to them. Finally, remember that living in freedom is an ongoing journey. It requires vigilance and a commitment to maintaining the practices that support your spiritual health. Be aware of any old patterns or chains that may try to creep back into your life and address them promptly with prayer and support. Trust that I am with you, guiding you as you navigate this journey of freedom. In conclusion, living in freedom is the culmination of your journey toward breaking every chain that binds you. Cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Engage in spiritual practices. Share your story with others. And remain vigilant in your commitment to freedom. As you embrace this way of life, you will find joy, strength, and the assurance that I am the God who sets you free. Remember, you are not alone, and I am always here to guide you on this beautiful journey of freedom and restoration. If you believe in my promises, type "I trust you" in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it to fill others' lives with faith and hope.